at the 40-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. From the gun, it's Robinson. We'll cobble together a yard there. Vontae David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. From the shotgun, Penix to the right side and reeled in by London. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down. So with the Falcons set to punt on 4th, on comes Bradley Pinion. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up at the 20 after the touchback. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Baker now from the gun. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Offense in the hurry up here. 3rd and short, Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They're set up at the 35 now. They send a man in motion. They get to Irving, left side. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
From the gun, Mayfield. That's Evans making the catch outright. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Mayfield now from the gun. Got his man, it's on him. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Offense off to a good start, Brock. Here's a 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory. Irving here from the gun. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Case, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That was just thrown away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
So the grounding backs him up and wipes away second down. A very tough third down play here.
Hey, alert! Hey, alert!
Mayfield to throw. Can't convert on third. That's to the ground and incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 4th and long. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Penix now. Flushed out of the pocket. Got a man. It's London. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in this booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
The line of scrimmage.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Let's go now. 60 by 6.
On second down, Robinson. He's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Third down, it's Penix. He fires one deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons get the game's first points here in the second. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Johnson with a return here. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Mayfield. This one's taken in by Otten. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's up the 1st.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play actually gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Hey, alert! 180!
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Hey, alert 33! 180! Point it right. Real. Watch out!
Now Mayfield. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they make the tackle at the 38. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he? He's capable of beating it for that kind of result.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. And it's the Buccaneers lined up with a 2nd and 8.
King!
From the 36. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 17-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, here's Baker. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 45. David Onyemata there for the stop.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, alert 30.
Mayfield will look to throw. Escapes the pocket. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Real. Hey, alert. Stop.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. That one's good to Godwin. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slant, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there when you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Penix here from the gun. Right side, wheeled in by Pitts. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Let's go. 60 Eagles.
Penix now on first down. Short pass brought in. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Offense set for a first and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Caught just shy of the goal line. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Johnson now on the return. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And he has it down inside the red zone before going out. Wow, a little inside the 20.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Regular. 180.
Baker now off the play fake. And he just gets rid of it. You had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Point it right. King. 180. Alert. Stop.
Throwing again is Baker. He's got Emeka Egbuka. Gets it to the 15. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead right away in half number 2.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 3. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. McLeod now returning it. Showing a little burst so far. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. About the yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. And as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Robinson again here on 2nd. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Staying with Robinson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Buccaneers' 47-yard line.
From the 47. Throwing the out route complete. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
All set up now for 1st and 10. To the air with Penix. That's brought in by Mooney. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. give your quarterback a chance.
They go play action. Here's Penix. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lavonte David. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And he starts quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Baker now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. It's already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead.
Buccaneers, 17.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Johnson with a return here. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Evans, the motion man here. Irving on the inside give. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. To throw is Mayfield. Setting up the screen. Short pickup to their own 31. Ryan Diablo there on the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Mayfield. That's Evans making the catch outright. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Mayfield with a blitz coming. On the screen, this is White. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Buying some time right. Looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short. Full yardage run for White. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It's weird saying it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10, it's Mayfield. Throwing deep for the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Robinson start to drive. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Give to Algier from the gun. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
Humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Robinson on the inside give. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
39-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Another carry for Robinson. Along the sideline past midfield. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung them to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st down, they'll run. Continuing to dig, he's inside the 25. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers, their 1st. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Shotgun snap. They give to Robinson. That second down run is only going to manage a yard.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons holding a 4-point lead. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Let's go now.
He'll throw it. He'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Younghoe Koo out for the field goal. Pressure hanging over this kick. It's a 39-yarder from the left hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Here's a return from the 7. Things going well so far. Pass midfield, and he's got space. Into the red zone. And he's going to make it back for the touchdown. What a return. And from the brink of defeat, Brock, they're now an extra point for being all tied up. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Up, Justin. King. Regular. Watch out.
Here he is to throw. And this is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead.
25. Falcons 24.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. McCloud now returning it. This makes it up to the 25.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's into the hands of Mooney. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
Brings up 2nd down.
Setting up to pass. Throw left side, complete. And he will be stopped now, but hard to like about that effort. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
At the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, nice.
He'll look to throw it. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And they get the first down. This also moves him into range, Brock, for a potential game-winning field goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. It's Penix yet again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Second and 10, Penix to throw. The left side is caught by Pitts. Gain of about 8 here, nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And they're going to take the lead inside the final minutes.
That kick was a heck of a distance, but with the adrenaline that you know he had flowing through him in that moment, it helped give him all the drive he needed to send the game winner through.
And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Put the body on the line for his team.
A gain of 40 yards. First down.
So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't statements, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't statements, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up?